Adding elbow patches to your sweaters or jackets is a great way to reinforce an area that gets a lot of wear and tear, and also a fun way to add style detail. This video will demonstrate how to do it in a few easy steps. We have a couple patch patterns you can download. You can make them bigger or smaller to fit your needs. You can also buy arm patches at your local fabric store in the Notions section. Just make sure to read the care instructions. These ones are made from leather, so they're dry clean only. If you're going to make your own elbow patches, again, make sure to choose the right type of fabric. Leather and vinyl will most likely be dry clean only and not very forgivable. If your sweater is washable, choose a fabric that is also washable. I like using faux suede. You can get colors similar to leather, it's easy to work with, it doesn't fray, and it's washable. You can use other types of fabric, but if you use a woven fabric such as cotton, you probably have to turn the raw edges under before sewing on the patch, otherwise you might have to worry about fraying. Use a pattern to cut out your patches from your fabric. Put on the sweater or jacket and pin on the patches at the elbow or your preferred location. It might be easier to have a friend help you with this part. Put thread on a hand needle. I like using a matching thread color, but if you want more of a pop, use a contrasting color. I like using all-purpose thread. To help with the hand sewing part, I like to use a darning egg, which I slide into the sleeve. If you don't have a darning egg, you can use something like a plastic cup to put in the sleeve. This is just going to help us hand sew around our patch and not accidentally sew our sleeve closed. The stitch I'll do around my patch is called the blanket stitch. You can do other types of stitch like the running stitch or whatever you want. This is just the one that I prefer. My first stitch is going between the garment fabric and my patch, and I'm sticking mostly close to the edge. I'll go about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge of the patch. I'm going in between the two fabrics because I want to hide that knot. Grab a little bit of the garment fabric, in this case my sweater, and I'm trying to grab just a little bit of it, but since I have my darning egg under there, it makes it nice that I know I'm not grabbing anything else I'm not supposed to, and I'm coming up near where that first stitch came out. Before I pull this all the way through, I'm going through the loop, and now I'm going to do my next stitch right next to it. So again, it's about 1/8 of an inch away. You can do a slightly bigger stitch, but I just prefer to do small stitches so it looks a little neater. So grab a little bit of the sweater fabric, coming up on my patch, about 1/8 of an inch in from the edge. I have this loop here, and I go through the loop, and now I pull it. And now I can go ahead and do my next stitch right next to that. A little bit of my sweater fabric, a little bit of the patch. I'll have my loop, and then I'll come through the loop. And every time I pull this through, just have to tug on it a little bit. And you'll notice when you let go, the last stitch you do along here along the top might be a little bit loose. But that's okay, because when I do my next stitch, I'll pull again, and usually it'll start tightening as you go along. So I would just do this around the whole thing. Don't try to make your thread too long that you feel like you have to use a single strand of thread to go around the whole patch. If you need to tie a knot and then grab some more thread to continue, then go ahead and do that. That's fine. Here's what it looks like when it's done, and then you just have to do the other arm to finish. You can also add cool design patches to other areas for fun. If you put it on an area with more room than an armhole, you can use your sewing machine to sew it on instead. To see an example of something similar, see our tutorial on the iron-on patch. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified of our new releases. Also check out ProfessorPincushion.com to view our complete library with well over 450 sewing tutorials. If you would like to directly support us, you can join our YouTube membership and earn some exclusive perks. Thanks for watching.